Good morning everyone. Welcome to a new video. I promised you that the channel was relaunching and I'd give you regular updates, and it's an early morning. It's a very fresh morning and I wanted to not tease you anymore, because in the last video when I relaunched the channel I showed you a space on the floor and I asked you to guess what you thought was going to go in that space. Today I'm going to reveal what was installed in that space, and I'm so excited because I've been wanting one of these for a long time. Are you ready? Are you ready for the reveal? I'll give you a few more seconds just to put a last guess in the comment section below what you think is now installed. Let's take a look. And here we go. This is the Peloton Tread. I've just wanted a treadmill for so many years, and this is the ultimate tread. Very pleased with it. I'm going to show you it in action in this video, and I'll give you regular updates in future videos as well. But I must just say that the installation was absolutely fantastic. Very impressed with the installation team. They were super professional, set everything up for me. This is what the screen looks like, so we can scroll through all of the various exercise. We've got tabs down the bottom for programs, classes, also challenges as well. This is just great. It is so cool. When you go onto classes, you can even filter down. So I can go to running, I can go to boot camp, I can go to walking, which is where I've started off with some walking classes. And then you can even do off treadmill exercises as well. So you can stand off to the side and do sort of yoga, stretching, meditation, cardio. It's absolutely fantastic. We've got a stop button here for if you need to stop the treadmill. Over here we have got an incline wheel, so you can scroll this up and down to move the tread up and down. And then on the opposing side we've got the speed wheel, so you can turn this to increase or decrease the speed. Very cool indeed. Really very nice controls. And then the actual belt itself, really nice quality. By the way, I'm not going to be running in socks, but just for this intro to the video I wanted to stay a little bit comfy. And let's show you what else we got with the tread. So over the back here I went for the sort of next level up, so that included some accessories. Inside this box here there are packs with fitness resistance bands in. We also got some instructions and guides and a little pack of tools for keeping the tread in tip-top condition. And then we also got an exercise mat, which is very cool. And then just down here on the floor we got a selection of dumbbells. These are really well made. You can choose with the sort of second level up on the Peloton Tread kit. You can choose 2 sets of dumbbells. We just went for the heaviest ones because they're probably the more expensive ones to purchase separately. But because they're so well made and they are really nicely made, we will probably order some more in some lighter weights as well. And that is what we ordered with the tread. So now let's see it in action. So that's what we ordered with the tread. Now there are 4 options I think when you buy the tread, or 4 different packs. One, you get just the tread by itself, and then the varying levels of options increase the amount of accessories you get with it. Absolutely superb. Now I'm going to show you it in action because I have been using it just yesterday. Really impressed with it. Before I do so, just to mention, there are links down below. Now if you are going to purchase either a Peloton Tread or a Peloton bike and you use my referral code that's in the video description, you get £100 or $100 off your accessories, and I get £100 or $100 off accessories I purchase as well. Now the way that works is very good indeed, because if you're purchasing a new tread or a new bike and you go for one of the kits that includes some accessories, then you get £100 off or $100 off, which I think is pretty good. So do use that code in the video description if you purchase one for yourself. Now after this was installed, I did some research online just to check that I was going to be using it correctly. I also followed the installation team's guidelines as well about how to use it and take care of the treadmill. One of the tips I'm going to give you, this is very, very important actually, is to get yourself a pair of dedicated running shoes. So a pair of running shoes that you're only going to use on the treadmill, because you don't want to be using your muddy running shoes that you run through the fields and the woods and on the road with, because that's going to bring mud and grit onto your treadmill. So dedicated clean pair of running shoes just for use on the treadmill. Now, I know I'm going to get in the comment section, you're not dressed to do running on the treadmill yet. I've got jeans and a sweatshirt on. Normally, I would put leggings on or a pair of shorts and maybe a thinner top or a t-shirt. But for this little demonstration for you, I'm going to just do a very sort of casual walk, maybe a little bit of a jog, just so you get to see the Peloton Tread in action. Also, I'm not going to be putting this on. This is the heart rate sensor. This is a chest-based heart rate sensor. I used it yesterday and I just found it a little bit cumbersome to put on. So I've ordered a different sort of heart rate sensor and I'll show you that in a future video. So anyway, let's get on with this and start the exercise. So I'm going to go into more and I'm just going to do a scenic run. And this allows me to just run through another country. So I'm going to have a scroll through and see what we've got. We've got the likes of St. Helens, San Francisco. Oh, wow. There's also an Argentinian trails run. That looks interesting. Let's go to, oh, wow, we're going to do this. Vermilion Cliffs Scenic Run. We're going to tap on that one. It's 15 minutes. You don't have to run it. You can walk it if you want. And let's start. This looks very, very cool. So we're going to tap on start. And it gives us another option to start again. So it's just checking we want to do this one. So let's tap start. And we are, once it's loaded, away. Very, very cool. Here we go. Whew, that was good. All done. That was a really good walk, and I like the fact that you had a scenic route to really take your mind into what you were doing. Fantastic, really, really good. Even though it was exercise, it was quite relaxing at the same time, just to see that scenery. Just do a little bit of a stretch out afterwards. It wasn't a very strenuous exercise, but it's always good just to stretch a little bit after. And if you're doing one of their guided classes where you've got an instructor, they normally do a stretch at the end of the session as well. Much more than I just did there. But really very, very good. I'm so impressed. And I'll definitely show you this a lot more in future videos. So what else have I been up to over the last few days? Well, since the last update, obviously the main focus has been on the Peloton Tread, getting it installed, reading up on how to take care of it and maintenance, learning how to use it, which wasn't a steep learning curve, but I didn't want to get too sort of over enthusiastic, because I haven't used a treadmill for many years. I've never owned one, and the last time I used one was actually in a gym, and that was so many years ago. So I want to take things gradual, mainly starting off with like the walking exercises and then building up to these sort of jogs and then longer runs. It's going to be really great fun. Other things I've been doing though, on a more technology front, even though the Peloton Tread is a great piece of tech, is learning how to use the Sony A7C, which is what I'm recording this on today. I'm actually using the Holy Land Lark 150 microphone I did a review on the main channel, and I'm using the Tamron 17 to 28mm lens. And for the most part, apart from when I accidentally cancelled autofocus during a video, for the most part it's working very well. I'm really pleased with the video quality, and I'm sure you can see the video quality improvement in my videos as well, because when I did the first use of the Sony A7C, so many of you commented on how crispy the video footage looked. And even though I'm wearing glasses, I can see a little square around my eye where it's picked up the eye autofocus. So the autofocus on the A7C is absolutely stellar. Really very good indeed. Other things I've got to do, I've got to sort out where I'm going to put the heating in the office, purely because the Wi-Fi heater that I showed you in another video, the Mill Wi-Fi heater, comes with a really short cable. I didn't mention it in the review actually, but that is one of the shortcomings of the heater, is I think it comes with about a metre and a half cable, and I think it should come with maybe a 2 to 3 metre cable, just to make for it being a little bit easier placement. And with heaters, I don't like using extension leads. I like to plug them directly into the main socket. So that's something that I've got to sort. Either rewire it, contact the manufacturer perhaps and ask them if they've got a suggestion, or if indeed it is safe for me to rewire it, just so that I can use it in a different position within the office. So that's it for this video. Let me know in the comment section below if you want to see more coverage of the Peloton Tread. I'll be giving you other updates, of course. It's not just all going to be about the Peloton on this channel, but it's really great to be back to sort of vlogging and just sitting down and chatting with you guys and girls. I absolutely love it, and the comments on my relaunch video of the Geek Vlogs channel were absolutely fantastic. So thank you to everyone who supported by watching that video. I'll leave a link to it up on your screen now. If you're going to order a Peloton Tread, don't forget to use those links down in the video description. You get £100 or $100 off your accessories. I also get the same. I get a little bit of kickback, so it helps us all. Doesn't cost you any extra to use the referral code, so please do use that code that's down in the video description area. That's it for this video. Wishing you all a fantastic week ahead, and I'll see you in another video very soon.